My name is Matt Meddings. I recently wrote an 11-track concept album called The Deep. The Deep is the story of an individual who is suffering from a co-occurring disorder, alcoholism and depression. Before I get into the album, let me talk a little bit about the definition of what the deep is. So everybody's been on the edge before. Things go wrong, things happen, makes you kind of edgy. The person suffering from depression, for instance, multiply that times 1,000,000. And it's really, really bad. And there's lots of bad things that happen to people that are suffering from depression: loneliness, hopelessness, despair, for no particular reason. The deep is the place you don't want to go. The deep is the people that you hear about on the news reports or the newspapers, where something really, really bad happens, a mass shooting or some sort of destruction of something. So often, those people are suffering from mental health disorders, and they can be reversed. The album The Deep starts off with the main character, and this main character is basically me. It's my story of what I went through in 2004, 2005, before I was able to get help and start a road to recovery. The main character starts out realizing he has a problem, and the first song of the album is Rescue Me, where he is reaching out and asking for help. He's telling people, rescue me, I'm broken, there's something wrong with me. Then the second song on the album is Quiet Nights Roll On. Well, this is a story where the guy is suffering from depression and alcoholism. So a lot of times he doesn't want to go out with his friends or his family. But when they leave him, he feels all alone and feels like he's been left behind. And all he wants to do is just curl up in a corner somewhere forever. Um, the album then goes into the deep, the song "The Deep," which you sort of a narration of what can happen to you and what happens and what are you looking at and is that really where you want to go. Then the album goes into a song called "Stoke the Fire," which is the character realizing I can get out of this. Stoke the fire, release the hounds. Um, don't give up because you're going down. So he knows that. So he's really struggling to get out of this funk that he's in. He doesn't really know where to turn, but he knows he needs to do something. Then the next song is Demons in a Bottle, where you have this compare and contrast with the vocalist. One is the demon trying to get the guy to do what he isn't supposed to do, which is drink alcohol at this point. The other is the guy saying, I just need some relief, even if it's just for a short time. And the alcohol could provide that. And the next song goes into, or the next track is a song called Busted, where the guy realizes, I'm busted, I'm broke, and I've been busted by this demon who's now got me in his clutches. And he goes ahead and indulges in the alcohol. From there, the album will go into the character starting to realize, no, that's not right. I got to throw all that away and move forward searching for help. And he finally does. He sees his medical doctor. The doctor prescribes medication for him. And in the last song is a song where he finally makes it up to the top of the mountain and over, and he feels like this period of his life where he was suffering so much from depression and alcoholism is behind him, and he can live his dream now where he couldn't before. If you or anyone you know, loved ones, friends, family, are suffering from bipolar disorder, depression, any number of mental health disorders, alcoholism, addiction, there are so many avenues for help now. And by all means, please seek help, because no matter how bad it is, it can get better, and it will get better. And I know when you're suffering, it doesn't feel like that's the case, but I'm here to tell you it is the case. Um, I lived through this in a really, really bad way. And at this point, I've been sober for many years and on my medication for many years, and I'm good. That could be your story too. So, by all means, please seek help if you need help, and don't ever let anybody say that you're weak or this is somehow your fault, because it's not. My name is Matt Meddings. Thanks for watching.